Hey guys, it's KC Jilly. We've been going through some flooding down here in Texas, and this isn't going to be your average update, but I'm going to let you see what's going on.
It's going bad.
It's going pretty good. Crossing out here on 1674 heading to my shop. What do you think, Asen?
Where?
Watch out for big spiders, they're everywhere.
I see.
See, look, I got a mater ready down there. I needed to come anyway. Keep walking, baby.
I see one.
I know. Nobody can move because you won't move, baby.
There's two.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
I see 2 spiders.
Yeah, watch out. They'll bite mammy. All right.
There's 1 spider.
Here you go, dear. Thank you. You like my jungle in here?
Yeah. Yes. See those spiders?
Asen, baby, you have got to move, man. All right. Let's see if there's any cucumbers hiding in there, too. Let's see. I can't see anything in there. Oh, there's some more maters. Hang on. Buddy. I'll tell you where the road goes across. There's down, it's gotta go big. Not horrible over here. Well, guys, I keep trying to give you an update out here. I started yesterday with you when real life happened. It's just rain and rain and rain, flood and rain. And I got a beautiful little secret garden out here right now. It's really full, too full as a matter of fact. And I need to get out here and really harvest good and do a lot of pruning. It is getting so hairy, but I can't keep up with anything. It's just too darn wet. So y'all forgive me, I'm trying to get y'all an update. All right, guys, sun's up. Rain is kind of just drizzly out there right now, off and on. It's not terrible. So we're gonna go try to take a look at our secret garden. I drank a whole pot of coffee waiting on the rain to quit, but let's go look. So my fig tree is really fluffed out around here. It needs a lot of trimming up and cleaning. As you guys have been able to see from the little bit of extra video and stuff that I have put in here lately, there's a lot of construction going on. This is all a mess. I've got to build the land up around here as well. Okay, they're building me my shop. I've been working on this thing for 2 years and just getting a little of it at a time in between doing my normal duties. And we got about 3 walls up. I'll let you take a little peek. And they're ready to continue if the rain will stop. Dad burn it. But I got a little 40 by 40, about 14 foot tall on the sides, and up high that's like 19. I'm gonna put a lift right over here and an air compressor over in that corner. There will be a window right there. There will be a window right here. And there will be a window right there. And one more right there. That way I can look out and see my electric pole. But as of right now, what you see up there is what everybody in the state of Texas seems like it's been dealing with. So this is kind of at a standstill, but I've got a mess, you know. And what I've finally got to, now that this shop's coming, I got to do a bunch of work here. You see, I guess got ruts and yucky, and the road's all nasty, and I need to take that ditch on back and give it somewhere to go, all this water. The secret garden has come to its end. This is the last season that I'll have anything out here at the secret garden. Now, it was okay when there wasn't nothing going on, but things are changing, and we're gonna need this space. And now that I've got water run over here, this will be used for something else that's coming in the future. But it won't be Jerry's personal little gardening. So this is the last season for the secret garden, and I thought I'd let you see. As far as I'm concerned, I learned a lot out of it. I'm gonna rob all the good stuff left over in my greenhouse, and maybe some of the irrigation over by my shop. But for the most part, I'm just gonna tear this thing down and walk away from it and feel good about it. It's gonna become property used for county business. And you see the shape the greenhouse is in for the weather, into the jungle. Looking really nice. This sweet weather has really been good to me. All right, so you saw a little bit yesterday. I picked off, I bet I picked off about 8 or 10 big old tomato worms. I bet there's some more in here. Maybe I can look for them at some point today. Take a little more time, but everything is a jungle. I haven't had any time or any opportunity to get in here and do any pruning or looking to see what vegetables I've got hiding under here. Yesterday, when I started videoing, that's what you saw just before. I picked 2 or 3 tomatoes, I think 3 big old tomatoes, 4 big cucumbers that were hiding in here, and there were several squash, yellow squash that was so dadgum big. I took them. I'll have to throw the seeds out and I can cook them kind of like a winter squash and get something out of it, but it's a jungle. But you can see there's definitely been some mater worms in here chewing stuff up, and I have a feeling there's probably still some more, but I'll look for them when I finish this video. I don't feel like playing this game. Me and my grandson smushed several right in here. But, I mean, Everything's just growed together. It really is literally kind of a jungle going on right here, right now. And I gotta watch myself because I've got all different kinds of spiders. There's some black widows hiding up in this stuff too, so gotta really be careful. The zucchini never did go to putting out. I mean, it's throwing off stuff, but you see, it looks almost like it's rotten down in there or something. I don't know what's going on. Some kind of moldy rot happening. Oh, look here. I didn't even try to look for him, and there he is. Look. Come here, buddy. Got something for you. Look how hard he's holding on. About to tear his body in half. That guy's done. No telling how many more I'll find before it's done. But these yellow squash was putting it to it, buddy. I didn't even know that. See, spiders, they're getting mad at me, but I got to get to my stuff. I've been trying to leave them to help me here, but I can't check my stuff because of all the spiders. It's just a dadgum jungle. It's time probably for all this to come on out now. Had a good run, but I mean, it is a jungle. Over here, here's another one. Go on, buddy. Get back on. There you go. All right, so there's no telling, I may have some cucumbers up under this. It's a dadgum jungle out here. Lots of disarray. I did see that there is an Israeli melon down there. So at least one of these guys is Israeli melon and a bunch of cantaloupe. I mean, a bunch of cucumbers. So, like I say, it's a mess in here. There's just too much for me to come in here and video. I'm gonna have to get in here and do a bunch of pulling and chopping and cutting. And at the end, if I get a little harvest, I will try to get you guys a picture. But I've been able to harvest quite a bit out of here when I am able to get over here. I love these spiders, man. Look at these guys. They're everywhere. Just waiting on me. And I hate that too. I don't mind the spiders, but I like being able to see what I'm walking into. And unfortunately, you walk around in here and not paying attention, waving your camera around, something's gonna crawl up on you and get you. So, let's go take a look over there beside the shop. Can you tell that my squash and stuff is blooming over there? Look at that fence. Good gosh almighty. I also have some more of those gourds, them birdhouse gourds, because me and them grandbabies gonna paint them. I bought some metallic and acrylic paint, and we're gonna make them look real pretty. That trumpet vine's taking off. Here's the thing though, guys. When all this stuff goes away, I mean, it's going away. The peach tree over there will be here. Everything else is gone. This is cleaned up like this. This was all temporary, free space, not getting used. I use drip lines so I don't use too much water, and it wasn't a hindrance to anybody, but it's gotten to a place now, it's time to go. This is a place of business. See, this is my Mexican squash, and I can't find exactly what kind it is. It gets as big as a pumpkin, y'all. I found one up in here. I didn't even know it was in here. It was so big, just huge. It's amazing to me. This is the same vine though, all the way down this fence line. It crawls up in there with those birdhouse gourds. You can see some of them. They're all hiding up in there. They're doing just fine too. But this is the one that got 40 foot long at my house, and I didn't have anywhere to put it. So I got to find somewhere to go with this, because this we ate some of this and it was pretty good. And I tell you, when I was researching, trying to figure out what flavor of squash is this, because I can't find anything that matches really the finished product. And I don't know if I'm picking it too late and too early. I've tried it at a couple of stages, but in my research, I saw somebody harvesting something looked really close to it, and they kept picking all these flowers off, these Mexican guys out in the field, and they made a bouquet of them, big bunches of them, wrapped them with a rubber band and took them to the market. Now, I've made squash lots of ways and stuff, but I thought, what are they doing with those flowers? So I looked it up, you know, squash flower recipe, just put it on YouTube to see what's going on. And what they're doing, some people stuff them and fry them, but almost everybody's frying them. Some people made a beer batter, and some just a regular batter. But I could hear it crunch when they chewed on it, and everybody talked about how delicious it was. So if for some reason you have a squash plant, any kind of squash or zucchini, and it's not putting out, but it's giving you a lot of flowers, you can use them too. So let's keep looking. All right, you can see my Anaheim's coming plumb through the fence. And now, look here. I put one single passion flower that I got from my house, because they travel so much at my house, I didn't want it at the house no more. But I put one single one there, and it's starting to spread out on this fence line, and look how it's traveling. This is what I'm saying, them roots, they're going through here, look out here, 2 more. They'll go 30, 40 feet. They're halfway across my yard last time I looked. All right. You can see my cayenne bush in there, the old peach tree. Let's take a look inside though. My jalapeno, that's my old jalapeno. This is my new one. It doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Boy, my old one's doing it good. That's old school right there. All right. So I'm gonna go this way first, it's just easier. Got some watermelon. Yeah, this is a Jubilee melon. Not yet. Those things, they say, can get up to 55 pounds. And this bush is spreading out a lot, but I don't see any melons on it. Be all right. Looky here this morning. Look at all these caterpillars over here. They're munching out on that parsley. They like that. Isn't that pretty? They're pretty. So the bugs are really just now kind of starting, except for on some of this stuff. Some of this old stuff they've been working for a while, and I haven't messed with it. That usually keeps them off of my good stuff. My little hot banana pepper bush putting out like crazy. And this old squash, gosh almighty. Look at this stuff, man. It's just unbelievable how it grows. Let's see what all's in there. Yes, there is a bunch growing there. I can see the trumpet vine down there, so it's spreading underneath all of it. Now I see that kind of bug right there is a nuisance, and they're everywhere. They're fixing to start on me, so I probably won't get any more squash or anything like that. Hopefully they don't start messing with my melons. I can't remember, I think this is a sun gold tomato. I planted it because it was hopeless. There was no chance it would make it, and look, that's real life. I've got so many dadgum goodies hiding. It's all mixing now, so it's getting hard to see anything. I can see them down in there. See it all in there. Let me see if you look close, see that bug in there? Oh, suck. Alright, let's see what we got. I can't keep this squash from growing back into this garden. No matter how many times I pick it up and move it. It's really a crazy squash, y'all. I mean, if you got room for it, why not? It's neat. I like the way it grows all up on the fence line like that. Kind of hides me out. It's growing down in here. There was a tomato bush or two, but they're fixing to get swallowed by that dadgum squash. We'll see how that goes. Marigold. We've got some poblanos coming here. Ready for them. And like I say, I've got all kind of, y'all, I just unloaded on this bush. Just a few days ago, I filled up 2 1-gallon Ziploc bags. There were so many, I thought I'll spread them out a little bit. and have room for a couple of them to get big. And maybe I can make some chile rellenos. But they filled right back out. My okra's fixing to start coming now. Got another one right there. And I think these are snappers. I wanna say these are all snapper bushes here. You can see my cayennes. One of the guys that's doing some of this construction over here, I noticed he took notice to it, and I told him if he wanted some peppers, get after it. This right here is Israeli melons. So we'll see. If one of them takes off and looks better than the others, it'll stay, and the rest of them will get lost. Here's my old original jalapeno bush. And I picked a bunch off of it too. This guy just keeps on giving me goodies. And they're hot. I gave Preston, the fella that works with me, I gave him a little dose of them. And he kind of giggled because he likes hot stuff. He ate it and he asked if I was trying to kill him. I said, my God almighty, that was hot. You can tell the water damage. It's smelling everything, but it is what it is. And I tell you, the soil right here, we see all this is Thai basil. Just hundreds of little plants. I had some leftover soil where I throwed some seed for Thai basil and nothing happened with it. And there was a low spot in this area, and I just said, I'll throw it out there and look at that stuff coming now. I'm not even gonna mess with it since this is the last season for the secret garden. Whatever's here, I'm gonna just let it pump out and get so hairy. It ain't gonna be pretty in a nice manicured way, but it is gonna be pretty to me. I'm gonna be in a jungle for this last season, and in the fall, all of it's going away. But I'm sorry it's taken me so long, y'all, to get y'all this update. I'll do one for the house shortly. Same stuff going on there. I'm just having such a hard time keeping up with my job and the gardening right now. The rain is just killer. So, till next time, y'all stay safe, and we'll see y'all later.